Good morning, everyone. Uh, I'm Shailesh Jain. I'm National Sales Manager for Eastern Book Company. This presentation is about how to effectively use EBC Reader. EBC Reader, as you all know, is the fastest growing e-library, which has got more than 1.1 million pages, and it has got more than a lakh users. Uh, I will not like to go in the finer details of the product. We will talk about more about how to use the portal effectively. Uh, Most of the colleges, those who have subscribed, they also have the remote access. So whether you are in the campus or you are at home, you will be able to access the platform. I'm not going into the minor details of that because you need to find out the details from your college how to log into the portal. Right. So I'm going to share my screen, and this is the place when you try to log in into the EBC Reader. This is the login page, right? Here you need to add the mail ID on which the account has been created for you. And this is the password where when your account is created, you will get a mail and you will be able to the mail will guide you to create your own password, right? Okay, so once you have done this, you log into the portal. Right. So you will come to this page. We call this page as the library page. And here you will be able to see all books, Whereas commentaries and manual, right? I would like to mention that on the portal, we have basically some of the most reputed publishers like Eastern Book Company, Bharat Law House, and also CLI. In addition to this, a large number of academic journals published by various law colleges and law universities are also available on the portal, which I will be showing it to. Right. Now, because it has got such a huge library, we have a search bar here. This search bar will help us to look for a specific book or a book on a specific topic. Now, let's say I am looking for Constitution. I type Constitution, and all book related to Constitution you are able to see. Right. Now, this is the one of the most famous book, V.N. Shukla, Constitution of India. Then we have got B.D. Mahajan, Constitutional Law of India, then Law of Writs, and so on and so forth. Right? There is also an option where you will be able to search the portal with the help of the name of the writer. So I've typed Dr. Avtar Singh, and here you can see all the books written by him. Okay, so this is the way we will be using the search bar. Now coming here on the left hand side, right? When you click on the second icon, then there is an option which is a view option, right? Now, at the moment, we are in everything. We are in the complete library. We also have a books option. When we click on books, then only books will be visual. Now you can see that the all other, whether Barracks or magazine and the journals have gone, right? On the portal, we have got more than 700 books. Around 500 plus book is from the Eastern Book Company, and around 200 books is from the Bharat Law House. Okay. Now coming to the Barracks, Eastern Book Company publishes e-Barracks, and you can see all these Barracks, which has got more than 300 Barracks by volume, and which covers more than 1,000 central acts and the rules, right? So I'm just showing it to you. Now, what I'll do is I'll open any one of these Barracks, right? Uh, on the cover page, you can see this is the Working Journalist and Other Newspaper Employees and Miscellaneous Provision Act 1959. Along with it gives all the other acts and the rules which are relevant to this particular act, right? So when I say that it covers more than 1,000 acts and the rules, that basically means in the 300 volumes, these additional rules and the acts which are covered will make it to 1,000. Right. Now, coming to the magazine and the journal section, we publish one magazine called Practical Lawyer Magazine, and you can see all this the magazine here. The latest edition at the moment is the August. September will be coming in a day or two, and you will be able to see those September also. So basically, as soon as the we publish the magazine, it will be made live here also. What we have done is that we have made all the back editions since 2016 October are available on the portal. The reason being that some of the articles in these magazine is written by the top lawyers of the country or the High Court and the Supreme Court judges. In addition, some of the topics are the newer domain of the law, and therefore they are very, very relevant, and it will be very helpful for the students, and that is the reason we have kept it here. Right, we'll go back to the library. Now you can see, in addition, there are a large number of academic journals which we publish. Right now, these are basically published by the universities. However, we bring it out in the print format, and we have taken the exclusive right to make it available here. So what I'll do is I'll just show it to you one of the journal. This is the journal published by Ram Manohar Lohia National Law University, and you can see all the back edition of this specific journal. So when you're seeing it here, then you are seeing only the cover page of one of the journals, but all the back edition you will be able to see it once you click onto the specific journals. Right? Okay, we'll go back to right. So we were here. Now we will go back to our library page. Right. Now, what I'll do is I will open one of the book and I will show you all the features of the portal. Right. So let's say I am searching for Constitution by V.N. Shukla. Right. So this is the book which I'm looking for. So I click onto this. Now, please note that this has opened in a different tab. Right. I will also like to mention that the tagline of the product is read, research, and apply. Now, read, basically, we have a large number of books and journals which you will be able to read. Research, you can do the research with the help of various tools in the portal, which will help you to do the research. You will be able to open multiple books and so on. It also has a function where you can get connected to SCC Online, hyperlinked. Only thing is that you should have, or the university where you are studying or the college where you are studying, should also have the access of SCC Online. Then you will get hyperlinked to that place. Right? And the various tools which are available on the portal will help you to take out the exact the text from the book, and which you will be able to copy in your project work. Right? Okay. Now, when I open this book, please note it has not come on the cover page. Right? Now, basically what happens is, wherever you leave a particular book, next time when you log in, and you log into the specific book, then it will open where it was last page, or last where you have left the book, right? So that's why you are seeing it here. Okay. Now, what I'll do is I'll go to the cover page, right? And now you can see the cover page of the book, right? Now, the first icon which you're seeing it here is the table of content, right? Now, this is complete table of content, right? And this, with the help of this, you can go wherever you want. in this particular book, right? Okay. Now let's say I want to go to this law inconsistent with or in derogation of the fundamental rights. I click it here and it will take me to that specific place, right? Okay. Now, in addition to this, we also have a search option in the table of content. Let's say I am looking for a word equality, right? So you can see that it equality before law, and it gives all the details. And also there is a chapter equality of opportunity and matters of public employment. Now let's say if I want to go here, I'll search and then I'll just click it here and the portal will take me to that specific place, right? Okay. Uh, Now the next icon is basically the search option. Now this search option is to find anything within the book, right? So let's say I am looking for a fundamental duties or fundamental rights. So I type fundamental and I click onto this. Now you can see it is giving me fundamental rights. Wherever fundamental rights has appeared in the book, it is showing it to us, right? Now let's say I want to go to this specific place. I just click here and the portal will take me to that fundamental right. Okay. Right. Now let's go to the next option. Now next is the annotation, right? Now before we discuss annotation, let's see what we have on top, right? Okay. Now when we read a book, then we all have a tendency to highlight or underline whatever we feel that is important, right? So those options are given to you here, right? Now, the first is the highlight, right? Now let's say I want to highlight this specific paragraphs, I can do that, right? It has the options of changing the color also. If you click on the highlighted portion, you can change the color also. Okay. Now for underlining, we have got given you two options: underlining in blue color, which we say underlining by pen, and underlining in black color, which we say underlining in pencil. Now let's say we want to underlining in pen. So we can do it like this. And if we select underlining by pencil, we can do it like this. Okay, so you can see the difference in the two. Okay. Now this is a bookmark. Now when I click onto this, now you can see it's white. Now if I want to bookmark this particular page, I just need to click and it will turn red. So that basically means that this particular page has been bookmarked. Right. Now, when you're going through the particular chapter or particular text, then you will see this number 318. Now, this is the page number, right? Please note that this, what does basically means, why it is not on the top base. That is basically depending upon the font you have selected or the size of the font which you have selected, which you will be able to select it from here. Okay. So if you select the size bigger than the standard size, then that's why the page doesn't start from the specific place. It will start in between. Okay. So yeah, I hope you all have understood this. Now here you can also see that we have got an erasing option. And there's another, this is copy to note. Copy to note, we will discuss it separately because it's a slightly bigger topic. So, but I'll just show it to you, erase. Now, I like to mention that as you, whatever work you are doing here, whether it's you are highlighting or underlining or bookmarking it, that specific thing is getting saved in your personalized account, right? Now, let's say if you don't want to save it, then what you can do is you can select the this thing, eraser, and you can remove it, right? So this is the way it will be done. In addition to this, you must be also seeing that it is giving you page option, not true page 318, right? You can see it is 318. Now let's say I want to go to enter the page number. Let's say I want to go to 250 and I just say go. This will take me to the page number 250, right? This is the way it will happen. Also, when you're going through the text, then you will see some of the footnote, like you can see it here. Now, if you want to know what is the history of this text, then you can just click onto this. It was 10. You can see 10 here. Sulabh Desai versus so and so, and it gives all the relevant citation numbers also, right? Now, if you remember, I also told you that the portal is hyperlinked with the SCC online. Now, when you are going through the text and you find SCC citation and you want to read the judgment, you can do so. However, the only limitation is that you should have your subscription with SCC online, right? So when you click it here, it will take you to SCC online page, right? Now this is the SCC online page. Now here you need to add your credentials. Now you can see that you have been connected to SCC online, and you are going straight to the judgment what we were looking for. Okay, you will be able to open multiple judgment. As I told you that you can open multiple uh, books also, right? Now, if I have to go back from this footnote to the text where I have come back just by clicking on top of that, right? So this is the way we will be using SCC Online and the various texts, right? Now, if you remember, we were talking about the annotation and we had gone on these various features which is available on the portal, right? Now, if you see when you do a work, when you do underline or highlighting, there are changes here, right? I did the highlighting and you can see the changes here, right? Now, here you will be able to see all the work which you have done earlier. So when you are coming to the portal, you should go straight to the book which you are looking for, and you can come straight to the annotation, and here you will be able to see what work you have done and you can go to that, right? In addition to this, you can see there is a one circle here. This denotes that this is a highlighted portion, right? Now, in all the annotation, you will be able to understand whether it is a highlighted portion or underline or notes or bookmarking, right? Now, this is the notes. This is a bookmark. Now, this is underline in blue color, underline in black color, right? So this is the way this moves. And let's say if I want to go here, I just click it here. The portal will take me there. Also, if you're seeing it here, there are three dots. If you click onto this, it will also give you an option where you can copy to note, add to my reading list. You can copy the link and share the text. And if you want to delete it, you can do that also. So all those options are available here itself. Okay. Uh, Now, so you have understood all the annotation here. Now, when you see this icon, when you click onto this, now it gives you option to filter the all the annotations, right? Now I have an option to filter highlight options, pen, pencil, copy to notes, so on and so forth. Now let's say I want to highlight, I want only highlighted portion. So I click onto this. Now you can see that I'm seeing only the highlighted portion, right? So this is the advantage of the portal. Okay. Now you can also export this into a PDF format with the permanent link, right? So I click it here, right? Now you can see it here that this is the PDF document with the permanent link. Now, if I want to, I can save this in a folder. And when I need to log in, I can straight away click to open, like I want to go to this. I click and I will straight away go to that specific page on the of the link, right? So this is the advantage of having the permanent link on a PDF document. Right. Also, I will like to mention that we also give you the all the old edition here, right? Now you can see here that this book was reprinted in 2019. That edition is there. After that was a 13th edition, 2017 with supplement. Then there was a 14th edition and again 14th edition in 2022. So you can see all the back edition also. Now this is very, very relevant basically because whatever work you do, that is still saved there and you can still use it. I will also like to mention that the portal is auto addition and auto updation. What does that mean is that auto addition means that whenever we publish a new book, you will be able to see that book because we will make that available from the backend onto the library page. Also, if there's an updation of a particular book, that also we will make you available that particular book in the library page. However, the old edition will be available only through annotation, right? So this is what it happens. I will also like to mention here that when I told you that it has got more than 1,000 books and barracks plus various journals and the practical oil means that basically means that many titles are available. Okay, or the current edition is available. The old editions are not counted in that number. I hope I am clear. Now, coming next is the notes, right? Now, I select the notes, right? Now on the portal, what we have given is that we have given an option where you can create any number of notebook what you want to make, right? Now you can make a notebook based on the topic of the law which you are reading or as per your convenience, right? Now I've created this notebook. So I want to copy. This is copy to note, right? So if I want to copy this text, okay, into my notebook, I can do that. So when I select this, I select the text. Now this is the window which will open. It says WEA1 and then there is another option here and there's another option here. Now WEA1 is basically the last notebook which I have used, right? Now when this is basically if you want to copy this outside, you can do it from here. You just click onto this, it gets copied, right? I'll just show it to you. So I'm opening the Word document. Right now you can see this Word document and I just need to press Control V and the complete text gets copied. I hope you are able to see this. I have shifted the screen. That's the reason to show it to you because otherwise this screen would not have been available, right? So this is the way you will be able to copy the text outside the portal. Right. Uh, okay. Now we were working on the notes and we have selected this particular text. Now there's another option. If you click onto this, it will give me all the notebook which I've created earlier. You can see it here. Okay. If I want to create a new notebook, I can do that. I just click it here. It says create new notebook. Let's say I give a name ABC1. right? Now you can see that the text has been underlined in the dotted lines. And when you click on this N, you can see this EBC 15, the notebook which I created. And if I want, presently you're seeing the notebook also and the book, I can shift to the notebook view. And now you can see that you are only seeing only the notebook, right? Now this notebook is completely editable. Now let's say I want to add few this thing, I can do that also, right? So I am just writing about the constitution. Now, when I'm typing this, this is automatically get saved into the my personalized account in the notebook EBC 15, right? I will also like to mention that you can take a printout also. When you click on to print, you will get a printout. You will be able to see, I hope you're able to see this print. Okay. You can also email this to your colleagues. So you need to add the mail ID and you can change the everything here. Now let's say if I want to add something here, I can do that. So basically when you're doing this, then the text is getting changed only in the mail body and not in the main notes, right? Okay, right. And if you want to copy, you can copy it from here. I showed it to you earlier also how to copy, but that option is also available here. You just need to click here, go to a Word document and just paste it, right? So this is the way we will be using the notes feature. I hope till now everything is clear. Right. So now we are back in the library page. Now what I will try to do is I will try to show you some additional features which are available on the portal. Right now there's another option which is the advanced search. Now this advanced search will help you to search in the complete database. Please note that earlier I had shown you the search bar for searching a particular book. Then I showed you a search bar in the table of content where you can find the table of content, specific table of topic on from the table of content. Also, I showed it to you searching in a particular book, right? Now here you get to search the complete database from this particular place, right? Now I'll just show it to you how we can use this. Now, when you come to this page, you will notice that there's a search bar. There's a search method. There are four methods which has been mentioned here. Then there is anywhere. This is the near search, which I will be talking about. And this is a search area. Search area is the complete document or the table of content, right? So we will go one by one. Now let's say I am looking for a very, very simple word, modern, right? Now when I do the search, now you can see my screen has been divided into three parts, right? The first part is all the filters for the refining the results, right? This is the search area, whether I'm searching in the library or in the annotation. Annotation is nothing but my highlighted or underlined portion, or in the notes, right? I can select any one of them or multiple selection can also be done. Here, I have an option to do the search in the complete library or only books or only bags or only journal, right? So these are the basically your option to refine your search. Now here in the center portion, you will see all the result. Now please note that it is giving me more than around 3,600 result, 3,600 result, right? And this is the first result which you are seeing, right? Now if I want to go to this, I just click it here and the result will change and I will be seeing this particular result, right? So this is the way we will be able to use the uh, search. Also, please note here, if you click onto this arrow, this particular book which you are seeing will open in a new tab, right? Now the outer arrow is basically to shift the result. Now, let's say I am here. Now, if I want to go to the next result, when I click, it will go to the next result. I want to go further down, I can keep doing this, right? No, the outer ones, right? You can see it. And the inner one is basically to go to the next result in the same book. Okay, this way. So this is the way we will do it. Now, the portal also give you the option to search in the result of the earlier search. Right now, I've searched for murder. I've got so many results. Now, let's say I want to know which weapon has been used for murder. So I type weapon. So I'm looking for result in the earlier result of murder. Okay. Now you can see that murder and I am looking for weapon. And you can see the result now from 3600, it has come down to 900. Okay. If I want to further refine, now let's assume that the murder has been committed by sickle and I want to find the result, how many murder uh, has been done by a weapon called sickle, I will get the result. Okay. Now let's assume when the attack was done, then it was done on the neck. I want to see that. I can search that also. So you can see that I can keep refining my result through the search within search, right? Now you can see we started with 3600 and come down to 50 results. Okay, right. So you have understood all words, right? Now we have taken a single word, right? Now let's take a phrase. So I am taking the phrase FIR is not substantive evidence, right? Now, in this phrase, if you see, there are basically three keywords: FIR, substantive, and evidence, right? Now, this use of near search come anywhere. If you click it here, it will give you an option of anywhere within two, within four. That basically means between two keyword, it will take a maximum of that many words or the near to that many words between the two keywords, right? So let's say I select within six and I do the search, right? Now you can see that here FIR nature of not a substantive. Basically between two keywords, it is taking up to 6 words near to the between two keywords, right? Now, if I want to refine, I can do that. Let's say I go to within two and I do the search. You will see my results have changed from 36 to 18, and between two keywords, I'm getting only 2 words. Okay, right? I hope this has been clear to all of you. Okay, right. Now, please note that we have been doing search in the search area of all document, right? I also have a table of content, right? Now, table of content search, basically how it helps you, right? Let's say I am searching for ultrawires, right? Now, when I log in, okay, let's take another example. So I'm looking for cloud computing. So when I logged into the portal, I will first go in the library page and search for a book on cloud computing. Most likely I will not get because cloud computing, there is no book, right? So what I'll do is I will come here and I will do this table of content search. So now what is the benefit when you do a table of content search and you get a result means you are getting a chapter on that particular topic, right? So I do this. And now you can see that I'm getting 4 results. And this is basically Cybercrime by Talat Fatima. All the results are from that book. And you can see power of cloud computing, understanding cloud computing, deployment, advantages of cloud computing, and so on. But these are all in the content page. Let's say if I want to understand this, I click it here and it will take me to the particular chapter on understanding cloud computing. Okay. So I hope you understand the table of contents search, right? Now there is an exact phrase search, right? Now I'll take a very, very simple example. Justice delayed is justice denied. Now if I have to find this particular phrase in a physical library, it will be very, very difficult for me to search something like this, right? However, on an e-portal, give you that advantage of searching of any specific phrase in the complete library, right? So let's do the search. Now you can see I'm getting 52 results, and wherever this particular phrase has come, it is showing it to me. This is delays in disposal of cases, subject index, detailed content, everywhere, whichever book we are talking about. If we want to see it, we can just click it here and it will show it to us where this particular phrase has come, right? Okay. Now, any word is a very, very common. You can search any word, it will give you the result. But more than that, important is the Boolean search. Now, what happens is that when you use the word phrases like and, not, or near, in combination, you will be able to search what you're looking for. Okay. Now, let's say I'm looking for arbitration, right? But I don't want commercial arbitration. So I will say arbitration not. Please note, as soon as I type not in capital, it will shift to the Boolean, because these four words and, not, or, near will help you to do the Boolean search. So arbitration, not commercial. So what is the meaning? Basically, I am looking for non-commercial arbitration. Okay, and I do this. And now you can see I'm getting so many results, and there is nowhere it is commercial arbitration, right? Let's go further. Now let's say I'm also looking for venue for the non-commercial arbitration. So what I'll try to do is I will search for and venue, right? And I will do the search. Now you can see my results have come down drastically, and wherever the venue word has come with the arbitration and not commercial arbitration, it is giving me the result, right? So this is the way we will be using this advanced search, and it will give us the result. Basically, the combination of these words will help you to go to the right data which you are looking for. Okay. So I hope this advanced search is understood, because this is the one thing which you will use it extensively to get to the right data. Right. Now we have come back to the library page. Now there's one more thing which I will like to show is this reading list. This is my list. Okay. Now you can say add my list and my list, right? Now let's say in this book, I want to add this particular book into my list. I click on to so okay, I logged out from the portal basically because I double clicked multiple times. So that is the reason it has happened like that. I will log in again, but uh, you all will appreciate that when we do this, when you are on the portal, sometime we will make a minor mistake and the portal may take out us from the, it may log out, right? So it doesn't matter. It is very easy. You can log in again, not an issue at all, right? Uh, Here in this, I was just showing it to you, my collection, right? Now, this is the collection you can see. Now, here, when I've selected, let's say, international law, all the book, you can see it here. Now, let's say if I want to add any link or share, add to my list, I can do that, right? From the here also, you will be able to do that, okay? So I've generally covered all the functions or the features of the portal. And uh, if you still have any doubts, you can reach out to us. You can call us on our call center. backend, and they are available from 10 o'clock till 7 o'clock. And the phone number is 1800 180 4 times 6 6666, right? Please use that. And anytime you have a problem, please write it to us or approach us through backend. We will be there to resolve your queries, right? I'm very, very thankful to you for listening patiently for this small session on how to use EBC Reader. Thank you. Thanks, sir.